Those that live beyond the veil of darkness, where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and men's thrives on the suffering of the damned. Rot in the solace in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals, in hope of harvest for my innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed, for in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons, and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered, and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are Incarnate Paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? Happy Friday to you. Yeah, it's that time. It's that day. It's that kind of day. It's going to be that kind of show. I do apologize for there being no show last night, but unfortunately, like I said, work called early this morning. I got to go back in tomorrow. This is getting ridiculous. Good news is there's a new guy starting Monday. A third warehouse / driver. Alleviate some of the stress from myself and one of my coworkers. So that's always a positive. And as you can see, no headphones tonight. Got the inner monitors in. They got here while I was at lunch at work. So yeah, was able to get them on for the show tonight. And I'm not sure about the audio. There's not a lot of bass to it, which is going to be good for analyzing the audio. They are a little sensitive. Seems like it's a lot of, I don't want to say a lot of treble to them, but analyzing this audio, I think, is going to be a little bit easier, which is good, which is really good. I still don't know what to think about it. You can see, came in their nice little box. Let's get this, and you can see on the camera, that's obviously Chinese writing or Japanese something weird. But I'm not disappointed so far. I just got to get used to the in-ear sensation again. We left off the other night, which would have been Wednesday night on crap, did I just knock that over? I did, but I'll worry about it later. We left off Olympus 4. 4-hour, 21-minute mark, which means we've got another 50 minutes left on this recorder for night 1. Then we're going to move on to night 2. Hopefully tonight. I'm going to try to go longer than 2 hours. Like I said, I don't got to be to work till 10 a.m. tomorrow. So we do have a little bit of time to play with. It's good. I'm happy to be back. I'm tired from work. Got in this morning. It's like, okay, now I got to run and pick up gear. Don't worry, the gear will be ready for you. It'll be sitting next to the door. Yeah, bullshit. Still in the showroom. Had to get masked up. Then checking with security twice. And then wheel it all next to the cargo elevator, then take it down myself. And right when I started putting it in the elevator is when they showed up. It's like, yeah, guys, thought you said it was right by the door for me. Thanks. But you know what? It gave me a little bit, about an hour's more overtime. Tomorrow, sure overtime. I'm good with that. I'm going to get about 7 hours overtime tomorrow. And it's going to allow me to put a little bit more into my computer and hopefully get my Jeep into the shop next weekend. You guys are ready for tonight. Let's get started on some audio and see how these headphones work. If not, I'll switch back over to the cans. But so far, I can hear it's noise canceling. I can't hear anything outside. I can't even hear the fan on the computer, which is good. I can hear them through the ATs. But let's see what we get tonight, shall we? And for those wondering about the headphones, this is what they are. It's got 6 drivers on each side. Now, I don't know why it's saying it has a microphone on it. Oh well. And hopefully you guys aren't hearing my voice doubled up. Gonna have to read the directions later, that's for sure. But again, that was a microphone or megaphone coming from the prison next door. Nothing to be surprised about. Alright, let's get some vocal enhancer in here and see what we can do. Definitely sounds like a voice. Sorry guys, keep having to turn off the camera. My freaking allergies are seriously messed up tonight. And that is obviously going to be nothing. So we can go ahead and throw the debunk sign up. Sorry. Let's see if we can help these sinuses just a little bit. A little Jack Daniels. Yeah, that'll help. All right. Let's go ahead and try here some vocal enhancing, like we always do. I don't know if this is going to help much on this one. This is really low. Surprised I even picked this one up, to tell you the truth, but you never know. Okay, there's one. At least I think that's going to be one. Sounds kind of like the other one that there was just too much debate in it. This one a little bit clearer. All right. 10 might do it. Okay, there's definitely something. It sounds like Get Out, but we've already gotten so many Get Outs. So I'm gonna. Yeah, we've got a few Get Outs already. Go aways and Get Outs. And go homes. So this one, again, we're going to throw up the debunk. Definitely a weird sensation to get used to. Instead of having them cupping your ears, it's literally right there. Oh God, it's different. And there's that same. What sounds like Get Out underneath. This, I honestly think, is tires on the freeway. And there's a certain area, like maybe they're hitting close to the rumble strips, to where it's dragging the rubber on the tires, dragging across the pavement at just the right angle. So I think with unequivocally, or just without a doubt, we can go ahead and say that any Get Outs right now is completely and utterly just debunked. We're not going to count them at all. Unequivocally, whatever, however you say it. I'm not an English scholar. I can barely speak English as it is. But I am an educated redneck. Figured that one out. Keep messing with me, I'll put the cowboy hat on. Now that I have the in-ears, I can do that. And it's right over there. There is an EVP. There is definitely a. Yeah, that is an EVP. We're going to get our first one. And we're not going to do any more than that. We're just going to enhance it or amplify it. All right, so we got that saved. Culinary Night 1, 75th EVP. Speaking of that, there we go. We're up to 1801. Night 1, Culinary, and Kill. If you're not hearing Kill on this one, it's one word EVP. One word residual EVP. Should be very easy to hear. All right, moving right along. Sounds so much different with these freaking in-ears. I don't know if it's good or bad. I think it's a little bit of both. A little bit too high pitched, but I'm hearing more. If that makes any sense. A lot more freaking treble. A lot more high pitched static. These actually have a lower frequency pickup than the Audio-Technicas by, I think, 3 points. Actually 4. These have down to 6 decibels or 6 megahertz. The ATs, I think, are 10 megahertz. So if that is true, we're going to get more evidence out of these, which I am okay with. Excuse me, sorry. Now, I don't know if this is a motorcycle going by or this is a possible EVP. So we're going to have to find out. It sounds like that same help me. But, you know, we just don't know. Try to go in, do that, and do our reverb. Oh, there we go, de-reverb. Okay, that is actually nothing. Good sign. That's what I expected. And definitely one of the investigators. Sounds like they're coming back in. Yep. have to turn that sound effect down. That just hurt my freaking ears. Oh my god. I think that broke up whatever wax I had in my ears. Whew. Definitely need a swig after that. That hurt. Well, doesn't sound like they were coming in, just like they were passing by. It's so weird seeing me on camera on OBS without those big ass freaking cans on. Now you get to see how big my ears really are. Yep, car. Yep, another high-pitched tire on the highway. And 30 minutes left on this recorder. The countdown. It's a final countdown. Excuse me, guys. Tonight, this whole side, this whole left side is just burning. It's Covergees. It's not COVID. It's not allergies. It's Covergees. Okay, let's take the reverb out on that, or whatever. We're definitely going to have to amplify this. And that's no bullshit. Let's go 12. Nothing. Okay. Nobody was even close on this one. Nose is bleeding. It's not. That's definitely a door locking. Yeah, nobody's near. We're not going to write it down though. We've already written down too many doors and too many locks. We'll just put it in the back of our minds. It's evidence. A little aggravating tonight, ain't it? Not getting much, but it's alright. We're here. We're here. We have no fear. We got beer. All this time, I thought people were in culinary. I could have gone in here and done my investigation. It's all right. I'll be back soon. More recorders and more evidence. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot more fun. I think night 2, I had one of the zooms in here. It's gonna be a lot clearer. I gotta say, this starts to itch a little bit inside the ear. Can't exactly take it off and scratch. Wouldn't be too professional now, would it? But then again, since when am I professional? feeling this coming up right in here is going to be very loud. And here comes the investigators. Just as anticipated.
Last person goes door. Entering.
And they did it right. They announced themselves entering. Very good. Very impressive.
Last person goes the door. Right here. Yes. Right here. I got it right. No, this is where they took the picture of that person walking.
Yes, they is. Now let's see if the spirits tell them to shut up. That would be classic. Why does that sound like it's saying hooker? Lurker? This might actually help. Okay, at least we found another reverb we can use. We chose Hall because of all the concrete and steel. It's in a concrete enclosure, so it's going to be like it's in a hallway. This makes sense using that. And it actually did clean it up just a little bit. Looker or hooker? Or even booker? I don't know. Now that it's cleaned up, I don't know if we can classify this as an EVP. No. It kills me having to debunk that one. It just sounds so much like an EVP, but it's probably distortion. Oh my god, guys. But even if we only get one EVP tonight, we've done it before, and it's a learning experience. Depressing, yes, but still, we get to learn from our mistakes. And this is how we grow as investigators. Not counting every Tom, Dick, and Harry thing as an EVP. Now, this one on the other hand. This one definitely on the other hand. What if we want full reverb? Great Hall, no. Vocal double. Let's try that. Deep well, drum, C, large down, tank, mid-size auditorium, mid-size room, small room. Tank the tank. How about no? This isn't old school. Huh. Okay, we can do that in the other room because it sounds like a voice from the other room. So we go in, back to special. Now we do vocal enhancer. Yes, we're there. So, it's getting to the point we're having to write books about the EVP. We're having to write freaking books for some damn reason. But guys, I gotta step away for a second, so I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Nature actually called. Oh. Hate when that happens mid-show. So, obviously, who's coming? 1802. Put it on the meter. Let's roll right along. And obviously they didn't spend too long in there, which is alright. We got one EVP out of there, them passing through, and a spirit saying who's coming. Shows consciousness, it shows intelligence. This is not just a residual EVP. It's a spirit saying who's coming, because they are not familiar with the spirits or the people that are entering the room. It's somebody strange to them. And you'd say the same thing. The hell's coming in here this time of night? Would you figure we are 5 hours into it? That would put us at 7. That'd put us at midnight. This is right around midnight. So yeah, who's coming? Midnight. There shouldn't be anybody stirring around in the prison, except for the spirits and those dumb enough to talk to him. This guy. And I actually had a dream about the prison the other night. Just wandering around looking for people. It's like I was there, but nobody else was. Is that a sign? Quite possible. Beer's empty. I'm only doing one. Back to the sweet tea. And obviously that's the investigators in the background. But they did make themselves known when they came in. So we can't be angry about it. Sorry about that. And you can hear him opening the metal doors. That squeak. This is not one of the investigators. Listen to the echo in this. You've heard the investigators talking throughout this recorder. We have not had one echo like this. Do you run? So yeah, this is another EVP. Let's clean it up just to be safe. Like I said, sorry, I was on mute. You would consider that kind of like a locker room as well, because you got the steel and the concrete all around you. So I would say a reverb with a locker room effect. It cleans it up, and yeah, I think it works. So we're gonna save it. All right, put it on the counter, and let's play it a couple more times. And that just trails off. It echoes and just trails off. That's kind of cool. And there it is again. But we're not going to count it twice. I was actually worried with these in-ears about being able to pick up any kind of EVP. I guess I got proven wrong. I even asked a couple questions on Amazon. A lot of these in-ears I went on, hey, I'm a paranormal investigator. Can I use these to analyze EVPs? A lot of people said no. Stick with the over-the-ear headphones. They're not made for stuff like this. But the lower frequency range that these pick up, and after doing the reading, it's like they're under $100. It's worth the risk to try it. It's worth the risk. Now, if I can learn how to adjust these a little bit, maybe if there's a way, be even better. But having 6 drivers in each one, that's more than the headphones. We're good. We're actually hearing a lot. We're doing good. We're on the right road, and I am happy. Are you here? That's actually one of the male investigators. So yeah, we can go ahead and debunk that shit. That would suck, because that'd be such a good EVP, wouldn't it? Have a spirit say, "Are you here?" Well, I'm talking, aren't I? Dumbass. Yep. Got emails. Oh, I hate them. And there's a lot of talking going on in the background that we should not have. Oh well. We're all there to investigate, to each their own. If I pick up some other shit, who cares, right? We all paid our money to be there. Hear the REM pod going off in the background again. One of those pieces of equipment I just detest. It's so loud, it's so annoying, and it interferes with everything, especially your audio. That REM pod will destroy audio. Like that. And SLS, you guys know the reason behind that. Hey, Explicit, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Glad you're here. As you can see, had dinner. I would have. Oh, that's fine. It's Friday night. I'm glad you're here to catch some of it too. As you can see, the headphones are gone for now. I got the in-ears in, so hopefully they're gonna work. Hopefully they're gonna work out for the show. So far, so good. They're a little bit more treble than I anticipated. A little bit higher, like volume. Oh, thank you. They do look nice. It's different. Trying to get used to something in your ear, but they don't have the bass or the depth like the headphones do. But they got a higher frequency. They pick up a lower frequency range. So we've already got. Let's see what's. 3 EVPs tonight, nothing major. Got the word kill, who's coming, and do you run. Hopefully they're gonna work out. It's just, I guess it's getting used to something new, getting accustomed to a different sound. But so far so good. I'm impressed by them. They are noise canceling. I can't hear the fan from the computer in the background. But, yeah, we're doing good so far. About ready to wrap up this recorder. We got about another 9 minutes left on it. Then we're going to move on to night 2 on this recorder. And I don't remember where it was left. So we're going to see what happens. Now I can even, if I'm feeling froggy enough, I can put the cowboy hat on now that I have the in-ears. I tried the cowboy hat with the headphones and it just don't work. But yeah, I could put the cowboy hat on and do EVPs, cowboy style. I was saying on these, you can tell where they're made just by the nameplate on them. Read it? No, too much glare. You can see all the Chinese writing on them. Sorry about that. Trying to do a sneezing fit. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, the fur babies usually are all piggies. They'll just paw at their bowl like more. Thank you. Today's been weird. Just sneezing all over the place. All day at work, it's like, ugh. And the fact I had to be to work at 4:30 this morning didn't help. It's like, yeah. But it's all right. It's overtime. It just sucks that I have to work tomorrow too. Wow. And that should be me coming in to close down the recorder. Yep. All right, we are on 5 hours, 15 minutes, so I'm going to stop this here. So, 5 hours, 15 minutes, we caught 17 EVPs. Oof, not good. But, we've done worse. We've done a lot worse. Let's go ahead and close this one. No, I don't want to save it. Get back up there to Olympus 4 again. Load up night 2. Off that $17.99. Yeah, that took that took a full show to get off that. And that was depressing. Okay. So we can get this out of the way. Hold on. This is there. Hold on. Olympus 4. Delete. Okay. We're down another file. Let's get this back up. This is, again, Olympus number 4. This is night 2, and I forget where I left this one, so we're going to have to find out. All right, this is Brent with Incarnate Paranormal, Warren Legacy Foundation for Paranormal Research, night 2, Nevada State Prison. This is Olympus 4 being set in the poison administering room where they pump in the poison. So this room is, when it was a gas chamber, when they would drop the poison pellets into the bucket in the execution chamber, or when they would flip the switch for the lethal injection. So this is actually the room where legitimately they would kill people. They would hit the button to end their lives. So this was only 3 hours, 36 minutes because the recorder ran out of memory. And there's all the other Olympuses ran out of memory. So we're missing 2 hours of audio off each one, which is okay. It's perfectly all right. We've got a lot to replace it, so I ain't too worried. On with the show. Are we starting off in 27 seconds with an EVP? Does that move me? I don't know on this one. Found you? Maybe. Maybe. It sounds like a female voice. It definitely sounds like a female voice. And mind you, when you hear me setting up recorders, There's nobody else in the prison. There's nobody else in the prison. I'm going through setting up my recorders. I've started 20 minutes before everybody else.
Come and play with us.
Jay, thank you for the host. Greatly appreciated. How you doing tonight?
And ever. And
We got an
ever.
extra set of ears in now. I am happy. Hope you're doing well on this Friday night. We just started another recorder, or the same recorder, but this recorder is actually in the execution room to where they administered the lethal drugs. And we're 27 seconds into it, and we're trying to analyze this. So, I'm trying to do some cleanup. So I don't know. We're vocal reverb, room ambience maybe. This one is actually really tough. Nothing. Literally nothing. That's me dropping the recorder onto the table where I set it. I don't want to say I slammed it down, but I just kind of set the recorder down and walked away. You might be right, Explicit. You might be right. Whoa. That's not... Hall in the other room. Let's try in the other room. I don't know on this one. I can't say for sure it's found you, but it's definitely, I don't know. I honestly just don't know. So, just so we're not stuck on this all night, I'll be right back. I'm going to mute this. I'm just going to mark it as unknown. So we're not going to spend all night on one EVP. It almost sounds like lose it or lose me. Uh, it could be bonjour. We're all hearing something different. And that's the hard part about this EVP. We're all going to hear something different. I want to play this for Susan, Nevada, up at the Nevada State Prison, and see what she hears. I'm going to send the clip to her and see what she can come up with. Maybe it's something she's heard when she's been there alone. Is she okay? What? Guys, both trucks in yard at 10 a.m. Please didn't. Why are you? This is work. Hold on, guys. I got to put you on mute. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Work is literally changing schedule on me for tomorrow, and it's not making me happy. And I told him about that today. You guys can't keep doing this every freaking weekend to us. To where it's literally, okay, we need you at this time. Then, okay, you make your plans. Oh, no, we need you now. We need you at this time. You know what? This. I told him today, you guys can't keep switching us around. I know it's the industry, but we have lives outside of work, and they're expecting you to do it 6 and 7 days a week, every week. It's getting to the point where I'm about ready to walk. Moving along. Let's get to the next EVP. Whoa. There's a hello. It sounds like an echo of another hello. Yeah, it's the echo of the hello. So, I'm going to mute this so I can type it. That was a hello, maybe something after that's very interesting. Hello, and have an echo of it too. Considering there's nobody else in that part of the prison at that given time after I left, come on, stop it. You fuckers know I'm on air. What the shit? One of the other guys is saying he's going to do something else. You're not going to stick it with me. I'm about ready to quit. Give it another few days, I'm going to quit that job. I'll sit on unemployment. I don't give a shit. Moving along. And I need to put 2 more because we got 2. My night just goes to shit. You're right. Don't let my emotions take effect. Cheers, guys. Phone, snap.
Just need one.
You know what? You're right. It's not worth it. I'll go in and I'll milk the overtime. I'll go in. What should take 2 hours? I'll do it for 12. Be like, sorry, took extra time. You screwed with my time. Now I'm screwing with your pocketbooks. Make them hurt. Depending on this overtime, it's going to cost them over $30 an hour. Hit them in the pocketbooks. Maybe I'll just send a few spirits down to the warehouse. We've already got like 1 or 2 in there now. I work in a haunted warehouse. Maybe if I kind of antagonize the spirits a little bit and cases fall over during the night, I think that'd be kind of funny. You're like, Brent, can you come investigate? Yeah, but it'll cost you 10 grand. Oops. I'll go set up all my equipment. I ain't got no worries about setting up all my equipment. It'd be the second job in a row where they asked me to investigate. Actually, third job in a row. It'd be $10K or $3 or $4 more an hour. Take your choice. Was that a voice? No, it wasn't. But then again, I'd have more material for the show. Just show up to work with a Ouija board and be like, hey guys, let's have fun. Turn around and be like,
I am Lucifer, the devil in the flesh.
let them run wild. Be like, guys, do whatever you want, just don't follow me home. God, I'm evil. I got problems. Explicit, they would not believe that being I'm a paranormal investigator. They'd be like, you're used to this. But nobody else can. See people quitting because the place is haunted. That'd be great. Not for me. That's the problem though, Jay. You open up a portal, it can come home with you. But nothing's too haunted for me. Nevada State Prison speaks for it. So does the Goldfield Hotel. But Nevada State Prison, there's got to be 1,000 spirits there. They're all over. It is creepier than shit. The shit? Yeah, the squealing. Yeah, the squealing. Thank you, Explicit. Sounds like wheezing almost. Could be an owl because there is a family of owls at the prison. So it could be distant. And if you remember the first investigation, I actually had the owls on camera, so very possible. I know, Explicit, right? Took us like 45 minutes to identify a freaking owl. If it wasn't for you, would have misidentified it. That's just tires on the highway. So that is not an EVP. Debunked. Alright, that banging is just a cell door closing way in the background. Another debunk. Some of these prison sounds are a pain in the ass to debunk, ain't they? Who's talking, who's whispering, who's breaking wind, who's slamming doors, what cell doors are shutting, what cell doors are locking. It definitely ain't easy. Maybe if I got a good hangover, I wouldn't have to go in tomorrow. It's a terrible way to get out of work, ain't it? Just start drinking. 45, I can't do that anymore. That's got a hollow sound to it. I don't know. Not paranormal though. I don't need a, I do not need to enhance this to hear this, at least on my side. No, it's not on Need You Too. It's a lot darker than that one. Mind you, this, like I said, this is in the room where they administer the poison for the execution chamber. I know you need, I know you need me to enhance it. I'm just saying I can hear this one clear as day. As soon as it said it, I knew it. This is a dark. This is dark. This is really dark. You're close, explicit. You're very close on this. Both of you are real close. It's Kill Me. Mind you, this, like I said, this is in the next to the, this is where they put the poison in, or, you know, flip the switch for the lethal injection. I think this is Kill Me. But you guys are very, I think we're all three on the right path. I think all three of us are real close. Okay, I can take out the static. This is good. I can get the static out. This is real good. This is a good sign on this one. Most of them, you can't get the static out. We found this out. So now we're going to go in and we're going to go with 8. Yep, get to the point exactly. Now, the me was so muffled. Now it's actually a little bit clearer, at least on my side. I don't know what you guys are hearing. If you guys are still singing "Kill You," I'll mark it as "Kill You." So, after hearing it now, what do you guys think? Oh, that's a creepy one. That is a creepy ass EVP. That's like top 3 so far. Yes, it is awesome catch. If it wouldn't have been for the in-ears, I don't think I would have caught this one. So back on mute so I can type it up. And that is number 80. That is number 80 for Nevada State Prison. Yeah, creepy, Jay, is an understatement. It is a massive understatement to say creepy. It's disheartening. It's depressing. It's creepy. It's evil. You got to feel for the prisoner. He knows he's getting ready to die. And like I said, there's stories of a couple, or one of the prisoners, when they executed him, and when that was a gas chamber, his last words were, "You're not going to take me out. I'm going to take myself out." And when they dropped the cyanide pellets into the room, he started taking deep breaths as fast as he could to take himself out, so he did not have to sit there and suffocate on the gas. He took it in as fast as he could to take himself out. As he said in his last words, "I will be the reason I go out. It won't be you. But for this, kill me? Okay." No worries, Jay. No worries, man. I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate you sharing it. If you're even here for 15 minutes, I'm happy with that. We all have lives. We all have obligations. I understand this. I'm not one of those people, "Oh, why weren't you here?" You know what? You show your face in here even as I'm signing off. I appreciate it. We're all a part of this community. We've all got things to do. We all get here when we can. And I'm happy with that. I am very happy with it. If I don't see you for a couple weeks, I understand. Life gets in the way. And when you pop back in, I'm that much happier to see you back. So I got you, man. Thank you so much. Ooh. Let's move on. Let's get a happier EVP. Like, "Please kill me." Now, it'd be polite. We get a polite spirit saying, "Please kill me," not just "Kill me. Will you please kill me? Get it over with. I'll put the needle in myself. Just give me the damn needle. Then you can hit the button." That would be a creepy EVP. Just give me the damn needle. I'll do it myself. Okay, then. Definitely got some twisted shit in my head, don't I? That I'd like to hear these spirits say. It's like, "Oh, God, Brent, really? You're going to go there? You're going to say that tonight?" Yes, I'm muted. Sorry about that. Spirits call me by a same nickname. No, but I have had spirits call just by name. Hey, Brent, have Nevada State Prison, even when I'm not there, the spirits are calling for me by my name. I was doing a investigation at a cemetery here in Vegas. My mentor was teaching me a lot about investigating, how to go about it. He was outside sitting on one of the benches. He sent me into the mausoleum to where where you go to some cemeteries and they have the coffins or the caskets or cremated remains on the wall, and they just have the marble walls all the way down. He sent me into the room where they lift them up and put them into the slots, and I was inside doing an EVP session. He was outside with the spirit box on, and through the spirit box, my full name came through. First, middle, last name, right through the spirit box. I stopped the investigation cold because I heard it come through the spirit box and the static. I opened the door and looked at him going, did that just, say what I think it did? He goes, uh-huh. Go back in and continue. He goes, that's a good sign. It's like I've never said my full name on an investigation. It's usually, hey, my name's Brent. It's like good to talk to you tonight. Do you want to give us a sign of your presence? Could you tell me your name, please? I never say my middle or last name. But to hear my full name, that was it's one of my first creep factor experiences. To have my full name said. It's like, okay, there's something here that wants to talk to me now. And communicate they did that night. But yeah, it's never a nickname. Never. My nickname, for most people don't know, is Bubba, and that is from my country radio show days. Back when I did a show called The Data Nashville, it was on a website called bestcountryradio.com. All that crap all of it got shut down, but never by a nickname. And I think I'm gonna do that from now on. It's like, hey, my name is Brent, or you can call me Bubba, whatever you wish. But yeah, I think I might try that next time. Might get the spirits in certain locations to remember me better. It's a good idea. What about you? Ever by a nickname yet? But if you look at the counter at the top, that big 81, they have called me by 81 different nicknames. May not be too PC. They've insulted me, called me jerk. They've called me asshole. They've called me every name in the book. So yeah, they've called me by other nicknames. 3 out of the 4 of my last investigation, they called me priest. Wow. That's... Maybe you were a priest in a previous life. Maybe you were a priest in your previous life and they're seeing that energy. So there's that possibility. Oh, what? No, go back. Don't even try that shit. That's so low. That's going to be a tough one. That is going to be a really tough one to analyze. Because these are the Olympus recorders. The more we amplify them, the more garbled and the more electronic interference comes out. So we got to be really careful. Don't do that? Maybe. Big maybe on that one because I don't even know. I don't even know on this one. Is that an apology? Is that a freaking apology? Is that a freaking apology? I think that's a fucking apology. I'm sorry. What do you think, Jay? Is it I'm sorry or I apologize? How about you, Explicit? What say ye? Alright, Jay, I'll hold on for a minute while you get your headphones. And while he's getting his headphones, I'll pause this for a second. Guys, we are getting some amazing EVPs tonight. I mean, literally, it's not the greatest, but Kill, Who's Coming, Do You Run, the unknown one, Hello, Kill Me, and this one. There's some strong-ass EVPs tonight. For being residual EVPs, these are freaking great. And I don't know, guys. This is... We're starting to get into uncharted territory because I didn't have a recorder in this room last time. I did not. Okay, let's play it. Let's reverb this because that is going to be way freaking loud. Okay, now it's cleaned up. Who would have thought this one? And that would make sense for the execution chamber. Get to the point I'm having to write a book to define these EVPs. It's like, God, how much do I have to define this? A lot, actually. Well, of course, the number of EVP, speaking of that, another one for the counter, what recorder it is, what night it is, where it's at, and what the EVP is. So you got to put five different descriptions down for one EVP. Wow. 3 hours and 20 minutes. You think we can knock out 19 more EVPs? Jay, it has to be. And I'll explain why right now. Let me bring this down. This is the original Nevada State Prison. This is what it took. And Explicit will even confirm this. She helped a lot. Sims helped a lot. You know, just... Where am I? Come on, where's my mouse at? There it is. You can see how defined it was, where it was, what time it was, what recorder it was, just everything. Just crazy. They you know, the original group, Explicit and everybody, they did so much to help me on this one. And so far so good on this one. Getting more people in to help and analyze and get all that done, it's making our lives so much easier. Because that first time was, God, what was it, 60 shows Explicit? Yes and no. Explicit gave a lot of advice. So did Sims, Deads. They all pitched in their opinions on how we should do this. So I took a little bit from everybody and kind of combined it because it made it easier to present it to the client, you know, to Susan up at Nevada State Prison, and that way she could just read through it, know what time it happened, or not necessarily what time, but where in the recorder it happened, where we were, what we were doing. Typed out the questions, typed out the answers, and yeah, it made a world of difference. Because that way, anybody that reads it, for anybody that goes to the prison, if they ever read that, they can be able to know what evidence we got and what they could use to benefit their investigations. Susan leaves that out for the investigators there so they can, you know, breeze through it real quick and get an idea of what questions they want to ask and what to expect. It not only helps, you know, me and helps us analyze later, but it helps future investigators down the road. Because that is always going to be a part of Nevada State Prison. That book is going to be there for generations for investigations. And that is an amazing feeling. Yeah, I've got an amazing team here. And it's a great feeling. You know, like special thank Explicit again. She donated 3 digital recorders to the stream for me to have for the prison. I was having problems with my recorders. She donated basically 3 brand new recorders for me to take on my investigations. For the greater good, yes. But I'll always be forever grateful for that. It not only created more for us to analyze here, but more ground to cover on the investigations. And the audio on these recorders is phenomenal. It makes this look like frickin' AM radio. Is that? That's a tire on the freeway. And here's the other kicker on this, Jay. If anybody donates enough to get the new recorders, I actually name the recorder after the person who donates enough for it. So whenever I'm on the investigation, like for explicit recorders, I'll say, you know, this is explicit 1, explicit 2, or explicit 3, you know, being left execution chamber, night 1, Nevada State Prison, and left it down so whoever donates gets that recognition on the investigation and they get their name said on the investigation. I think that's a cute little quirk just to give back to the people who are donating to the stream, to name a piece of equipment after them. So it's, you'll see. Let me bring this up real quick. So you'll see, got MDS, which is another person who comes in here, then explicit 1, 2, and 3. It's just something just goofy that I came up with. But it includes the person on the investigation. It's weird, I know. It's really weird. But you know what? It's a little quirk. It's something unique that nobody else does. And that's what I was gunning for. And actually, I didn't realize the time. We're at 2.5 hours. Holy crap. We made it to 2.5 hours tonight, guys. You guys have made this guy go by so fast. I just looked at the clock and on OBS and be like, 2 hours, 34, what? We got some good stuff tonight. We got good stuff. Let's see, we started off the night with Kill, which I think was pretty freaking cool for an EVP. What am I doing? I closed that. Let me bring this up real quick. Olympus 4, night 1. Where is it at? Is this it? So this was the first EVP of the night. and to get kill is pretty substantial. I really, truly thank you guys for tuning in tonight, spending 2.5 hours of your life analyzing the paranormal. I wouldn't have this any other way. I live for this. I wish I could do this for a living. Is just sit and analyze audio all day, every day. It'd be a blessing. But you know what? Just to do it 2 hours a night, I'll take it. And spend it with some of the best people around who share my love for the paranormal and just basically want to learn more about it, just like I do. I'm learning every day. Somebody comes up with an idea that I haven't tried before. Hey, I learned something new. You'll never know everything in this field. It's all hit and miss. It's all questions and never any definite answers. And we're going to come up with them. We're eventually going to come to some solid, concrete answers. And hopefully it comes on this stream. You guys are amazing. Thank you for a great night. Thank you for being here and doing the do. I'm going to try to do a show Sunday, hopefully, if all goes right, if I don't have to go back into the office. And we're going to continue on with night 2 in the execution poison room. See if we can get another 29 EVPs out of it before we move on to the next recorder. Guys, have a great night. If you don't see you again, have a great weekend. Y'all take care. God bless. See y'all soon.